Well, good evening. It's about 6 o'clock p.m. Monday, May 28th. I'm out in the shop here. I'm going to make a quick video. It's going to be only like 5 or 10 minutes long. I want to explain to you, if you're going to hang a shelf on the wall and you want, or it could be even pictures, and you want to put more than one, like let's say you're going to put a shelf on the wall and you're going to have 4 brackets holding the shelf up. You want them evenly spaced so that all 4 of those are centered. Or you're going to put 3 or 4 or 6, whatever, pictures on the wall, and you want them all evenly centered. I'm going to show you how to do that right after this. Okay, so this is going to be our make-believe shelf. I just cut this. It is 12 inches long, and as you can see right there, 1 foot. And we're going to use these pencils as make-believe brackets. Those are the brackets that they're going to hold up the shelf. Now what you can do is you can measure, you know it's a foot, 12 inches. You can make a mark at 6 inches. Put that one right on the mark at 6 inches. Measure off of that and say, okay, well there's 5 5/8. Divide that in half, put the next one, and do the same on the other side. And then what you end up with is evenly spaced brackets that look good on your shelf. See? But what happens if you have a 4th bracket? Now this can't be in the center. It has to be off center, as does this one. And then these have to be spaced properly. Then you end up with one space. This is smaller than this one, so you have to move this over, and then this looks too big, so you have to move this over, and you can't do that on someone's wall. This side is still too small compared to this side, so there's an easy formula for that. You take the measurement of your shelf. This is 12 inches. You take how many brackets or how many photos you're going to be hanging. Add them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add 1 to it. So we got 4 brackets. We're going to have 5 spaces between them. Okay, so you've got 4 brackets. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. You're going to take that 12 for the width of your shelf, and you're going to divide that by 5. So 12 divided by 5, it goes in 2.4 times. Well, where is 2.4 on your measuring tape? Here's 2.5. That would be 2.5. But where's 2.4? So the easy way to convert a decimal fraction, anything after the decimal point to the right of it, the easy way to convert that is you just multiply it by what you want your ruler to show you. If you want to see 1/16 of an inch, you take the 0.4 and multiply it by 16. If you want it to show you 1/8 of an inch, you take the 0.4 and you multiply it by 8. So we're going to take the 0.4, we're going to multiply it by 8, and we get 3.2. So you drop off the 0.2. That doesn't matter, okay? Let me see if I can show you this so you can see it. Let me get a piece of paper here. The shelf is 12 inches, okay? Does that even show up? The shelf is 12 inches. There's 5 spaces. 12 divided by 5. Comes to 2.4. I want the 4. I know this is 2 inches. I want the 4 to be 1/8 of an inch on a ruler. So I take 1/8 of an inch, 8, times 0.4. That's 32. Move the decimal point over 1. It's 3.2. You drop off the 2, and it's 3/8. 2 and 3/8. I'm going to do that again. Is that confusing? We measured the width of our shelf. It is 12 inches. We counted our brackets. There's 4. We add 1 to it. That makes it 5. We divide our shelf by 5 because there's 5 spaces between the brackets. 5 goes into 12, 2.4 times. I don't know what 0.4 is. I know 0.25 is 1/4 of an inch. I know 0.5 is 1/2 inch. I know 0.75 is 3/4 of an inch. but I don't know what 2.4 inches is. So I know the 2 inches, that's easy, 0.4. I want to see that as eighths of an inch. So I take 8 and I multiply it by that 0.4, comes out to 32, move over 1 decimal point, 3.2. I only care about the whole number. It is 2 3/8 because I multiplied by 8. So 2 3/8 I can find. That means every 2 3/8 of an inch is where the center of one of those brackets should be. So here, I've chosen this ruler because it has I don't know if you can see it, but it has these little dimensions on it so that you can see where 3/8 is if you're not familiar with a ruler. But 3/8 is the last big line before the half. So there's 2 3/8 right there. And then we go from that line and we go 2 3/8. And then we go from that line 2 3/8. And we go from that line 2 3/8. And when we lay our brackets down in the center of each one of those lines, you will see that they are all perfectly centered for our shelf. If you have any questions about this, leave a comment. I'll be sure to answer it. If I wasn't clear enough with the math, I will cover it again in another video later on down the road. If you want more videos like this, I ask you to subscribe to my channel. And if you liked what you saw, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, share this with your friends, share it on social media. It's a simple thing, but not many people think about it.